It wasn't always tackle football, but at least it was football. I'm Barry Tramel, along with OU writer Ryan Aber. We're on Owen Field, where the OU spring game occurred Saturday, and we got to see the Sooners finish off spring practice, but the first teamers, quick whistles, no taking to the ground, wasn't exactly tackle football.
No, none of that at all. The starters, none of them tackled. They said that in the trenches it was the same, but talked to some of the players afterwards, and they said, well, it's a little bit different because you've always got to be conscious of the fact that if a ball runner comes up, you've got to back off a little bit. It just made for a sort of a weird day on a day where 40,000 people were here.
We did get to see a lot of the pitch and catch. Baker Mayfield played extensively, playing, and threw well, no turnovers. We got to see the new quarterbacks, Austin Kendall, Kyler Murray. Austin Kendall going to be the backup this season. Looked pretty sharp for a guy that's still awaiting his senior prom of high school. So there were some good things to see.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I thought the quarterbacks were the biggest attraction today, just because you know what Baker Mayfield's going to do, and he's been exciting since he got here. But Austin Kendall relying on a true freshman to be your backup. You worry about that with Baker Mayfield with the concussion issue he had last year. You've got to have a second guy ready to play. He's their only other scholarship quarterback eligible this year. And then Kyler Murray, the transfer from Texas A&M, I thought looked really good today. And he's a guy to look forward to in 2 years when he competes with Kendall for that starting job. We saw Baker Mayfield a couple years ago have a really big spring game performance leading into his year sitting out. Same thing for Kyler today.
So all in all, I thought it was a good spring game. Clean, not a lot of missed assignments on defense. Mike Stoops was pleased with the coverages. A decent pass rush. All in all, a good, solid performance by the Sooners. Much cleaner than we saw a year ago. Let's go to the OU locker room, see what the Sooners had to say.
Got a lot of good teamwork, meaning substitution patterns. You got Big 12 officials. Just game management. I thought it was really positive for all of that. A little bit tough to gauge what statistics might be in that the first group not going full go to the ground. Hard to say when a back might have made someone miss them and broke a tackle, or receiver made someone miss them, or what. But I'm more concerned with keeping guys on the field right now than I was being particular about how much yardage somebody got or didn't get. And thought was interested. I also wanted to see guys' assignment correct and doing things the right way, executing those kind of things. And I thought overall it was really positive in all parts of the game.
Did some good things. I think we took too many sacks. A big thing for us was all spring was trying not to overthrow our go balls, giving our bigger receivers some chances. I think at times, you got to give them a little more of a chance. I know the wind kind of plays into a factor, but that's when you got to be a little more cautious. If an underthrow is better than an overthrow, gives them an actual chance to go up and make a play or a pass interference call. Coach Riley talks about it all the time. Other than that, we move the ball well. Just got to be able to finish when we get down there, and it's a little different when you're not tackling all the way to the ground. But I think we did some good things.
We didn't turn it over, I don't think, off the top of my head. We made some really nice throws. There was a couple of easy things that I thought we could have taken more of. Early in the series, we got behind the chains, a little bit more, had a few sacks, which, again, you're going to have those in the spring game. There's years we've had more sacks in the spring game than you gave up the entire next season combined. Probably some our guys would have gotten out of in a live situation, but some that we could have done a better job of. We held the ball a little bit too long at some times, but they all made good plays. They've all made some big plays. They were all pretty settled in. I didn't think we tried to make too much happen. So I thought overall not bad.
Oh, no one got hurt, I don't think, right? That's the main purpose of today. And, just getting some of our players some live reps, even though it's, our base defense or our base offense, there's still a lot that, those guys benefited from. I thought some kids played better. I thought the corners covered pretty well. We had a couple breakdowns in coverages, rolling the wrong way, and some coverage stuff. The ones that 3rd and 16 letting the post route get in behind us. We had a coverage that should have covered that, and for whatever reason we didn't play it right. But that was probably the biggest disappointment. With the first group overall, we're more too experienced for to let that happen. But again, thought we did some good things.
And now that's all that's left is the 2016 season. You can see part of the stadium construction. When next we're on this turf, Louisiana Monroe will be playing against the Sooners a week before Ohio State. It should be an exciting season, right?
Yeah, it really should. That schedule to start with them playing Houston down at NRG Stadium, where we just were a week ago. You get to see football on that stadium this time. Houston should be a great opener. And then to get Ohio State in here. If Oklahoma can start this season off well, they've got a chance to make a splash, but it's going to be difficult early going for the Sooners.
Well, we'll keep you covered all along the way. Stay tuned for further OU football coverage here on News OK and every day in the Oklahoma.